Here are the top 3 Amazon PPC tips I think every single person should be implementing. My agency Trivium and I actively work with over 180 brands, and these tips have made us millions of dollars more in profit. Now, tip number 1. Cutting wasted spend. There are 2 ways you can look for wasted spend. Number 1 is you can look in the targeting tab, and number 2 is you can look in the search term report. Now, in the targeting tab, you're looking for keywords that have spent money, something like $15 or $20 if it's a $30 product, with no sales, and pause those keywords or lower the bids on those keywords if you want to show them less in the search results. You can also filter for high ACOS keywords with very low amount of sales. So for example, an 85 or 90% ACOS and 1 or 2 sales. Those are again keywords that are not profitable. Now I suggest you only do that for keywords that are exact match type or product targeting. When it's anything like auto, broad, and phrase, go for the search term report. In the search term report, you're gonna find the search terms inside of the broad, phrase, and auto campaigns that are causing that wasted spend. And in that case, you're gonna follow the exact same criteria, but instead of pausing or lowering the bids, you're gonna add them as negatives in those campaigns, which means you're gonna stop Amazon from advertising on those keywords for your products. Tip number 2, doubling down on profitable search terms. So this is essentially the opposite of tip number 1. This is where you're gonna go into the search term report and identify profitable search terms in auto, broad, and phrase campaigns that have shown that they've converted profitably. And so what I like to do is I set a simple criteria, 1 to 30% ACOS, that have at least generated 2 sales, and I'm gonna extract those search terms and launch them in their own campaigns. Now, I wanna make sure that I'm not already targeting those keywords in their own campaigns. I wanna make sure that they're unique search terms. I've actually created a deduplication tool, which takes the profitable search terms in the search term report and then checks which one of those is unique and you're not already targeting, and it makes a quick and easy spreadsheet for you. It's in the link in the description in my Amazon Growth Toolbox. It has all of my macros and all that kind of stuff, so you'll find a lot of good stuff there. And again, it's completely free. Now, what you want to do with this profitable search terms is simply launch them in more campaigns, which takes me to tip number 3, good campaign structure. Good campaign structure is 1 campaign, 1 ad group, and no more than 5 keywords. Now, we cannot set a budget on the ad group level. We can only send it on the campaign level. So if you have multiple ad groups in a campaign, the budget will split unevenly. You might have profitable search terms in 1 ad group, but Amazon sends all the money to another ad group because it thinks it's going to convert more often, even if it's going to convert less profitably. So you want to have 1 ad group and you want to have no more than 5 keywords. And the reason that you don't want to have more than 5 keywords is because you'll notice that Amazon will send all of the budget to the top keywords, the top 5 keywords. And as you go down the list, you'll notice those keywords aren't getting any spend, which means they're essentially not even there. So what you want to do is limit the keywords per campaign. And if right now you have more than 5 keywords in each campaign, go in and sort by sales. And if you have not generated sales in the last 30 days for those keywords, just pause them and launch them in their own campaigns and give them their own budget. And speaking of budget, you want to have at least a $100 daily budget. Now, that does not mean that you're going to spend the entire $100 every single day in that campaign. It's going to be based on your bid. So if you have a $100 daily budget and a 10-cent bid, you're only going to spend a little bit of money. But for example, if you have a $5 bid, yeah, you're going to spend the entire amount. Now, with those 3 tips, guys, I actually have a full detailed explanation on those 3 tips where I go a lot more in depth. You can watch this video here. I hope you guys like this video. Ask me any question in the comments. I'll always respond and answer all the questions. And if you guys need help scaling your brand or becoming more profitable on Amazon, reach out to Trivium, my agency. Link is in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.